Hi, I'm Karl Konrad. The Australian Immigration Law Services team has been helping people just like you get their visas to live, work and study in Australia. We've been doing this now for 22 years, so we have a phenomenal amount of experience in both the ever-evolving immigration and in working with clients both in Australia and around the world. Hit the subscribe button if you want to learn more about visas and requirements. We post regularly, share tips, important news and updates. New South Wales is one of the most competitive states in terms of getting state nomination for the 190 or 491 visa, and it's understandable why. Sydney is a lively metropolitan city, but you won't have to compromise on the beautiful natural landscapes. With one of the most beautiful harbours in the world, all of Sydney's residents can share its wonders, and if you want to explore further out, the rest of the state just as spectacular. So what does it take to get New South Wales visa nomination? Before we talk about that, a brief introduction to the 190 and 491 visas. These are state-nominated visas, which means you need a specific Australian state or territory to accept you. Every state is independent and occupation requirements and application processes are different across the country. Once you've been accepted, you can then apply for the Immigration Department for your visa. At that stage, they will then assess you independently, looking into all the evidence you have used to gain your state nomination and the points claimed in your expression of interest, as well as the medical and character requirements. I've shared how this works in other videos, which will be linked in the description below. Currently, the only requirement is to be living in New South Wales, but this too can change without notice, sometimes adding extra requirements, so you need to make sure you keep up to date. Since the government knows that New South Wales is in high demand, they do not offer transitional arrangements if they change these requirements. Other than that, you only need to meet the Immigration Department requirements, which is to be under the age of 45, have a minimum score of 65 points on your expression of interest, have a valid skill assessment in your nominated occupation, and have at least competent level of English. Applying for the 190 visa nomination from New South Wales is quite a straightforward process, but it isn't easy to get an invitation due to the current high points required. New South Wales ranks its applicants in the following manner. First, the higher point score, second, the higher level of English proficiency, and finally, by the years of work experience in your nominated occupation. The highest ranking candidates will be selected, and recently they have had 95 points on their expression of interest. However, this can modulate depending on the quoted numbers and the competition numbers. The New South Wales list of eligible occupations for the 190 visa is not the longest around. The professions that dominate the New South Wales occupation list are those in engineering, health and medicine and ICT. We'll leave a link in the description below so you can have a look at that list. The list can change at any time, usually not every month, but every few months it gets played with, adding some occupations and removing others. To apply for the 190 visa, you must submit an expression of interest on Skill Select. If the New South Wales Government likes your expression of interest, they will send you an invitation to apply for nomination. You will need to submit your application within 14 days. Now read your invitation email carefully, as it will contain all the information you need to apply. If you need more help in understanding the requirements, or you want to have a professional take over your application, then reach out to us. We do Zoom, Skype and telephone consultations. Book in a time at australiavisa.com, and while you're there, check out our blog for free resources. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button and subscribe to show your support so we can continue to make more videos like this. And as always, take care out there, and I will see you next time. So bye for now.